Hello everyone, in this video I am redoing the tutorial on setting up PhysX for Batman Arkham Games on Linux. So now why am I redoing this tutorial? It is because the creator of the nvidia-libs library SVE SOP from this point forward has decided to split the 32-bit and 64-bit versions of CUDA libraries for Wine. So basically the old tutorial only works with version 0.9.0 and below, and starting from version 1.0.0 and above, the 32-bit and 64-bit CUDA libraries are split into separate packages. So that is the reason why I am creating this new tutorial to show you how to set that up with the new updated libraries. Alright, apart from that, what are the other prerequisites? The first main prerequisite is that you need an NVIDIA GPU. This library only does is to make an access to the CUDA functionality of your NVIDIA GPU. Hence, this will not work on an AMD GPU or an Intel GPU. You need an NVIDIA GPU. And second of all, along with that, you need the proper proprietary NVIDIA drivers, either nvidia-open or the closed source NVIDIA driver. Both of them, either of them are fine, but you need the proprietary NVIDIA drivers. And another warning is that for the 32-bit Arkham games, that is Arkham Asylum, Arkham City and Arkham Origins, you cannot get 32-bit CUDA support on 5000 series or newer. So for these three games, NVIDIA RTX 5000 series or newer aren't supported. However, Batman Arkham Knight, which runs on 64-bit PhysX, can run even on 5000 series or newer. So apart from that, and yes, from my experience, you needed Proton GE to set up these libraries. I have tried Proton Hotfix, Proton Experimental and Proton Cache OS. None of these I was able to get it running successfully, only on Proton GE. If you guys have success on any other Proton version, please do let me know. With that out of the way, let's start the tutorial. Alright, let's begin. So first of all, you need to download these libraries from svsop/nvidia-libs, that are this library and this library. So these two contain the libraries to create this CUDA in Wine prefixes. So this one contains the 32-bit and 64-bit DXVK NV APIs and 64-bit CUDA, and this archive contains 32-bit CUDA libraries only. So for 32-bit games you need this, and for 64-bit you need this and this, but for 64-bit games you only need this. And along with that, for Batman Arkham Asylum, you need NVIDIA Physics System Software version 9.13.0604. So basically, I have downloaded these two archives right here and this Physics System Software right here. Now, very important thing to note is that you can reuse the existing prefixes for Batman Arkham Knight, Arkham Origin and Arkham City. However, for Batman Arkham Asylum, you need to create a clean prefix. Alright, with that said, let's get started. So first of all, we need a directory to extract these libraries. So I'm going to do that in the local share folder, create a new folder called nvidia-libs. In there, I create a new folder called x64, same way another for x86. The folder structure and where you store them does not matter, but however, once you create them, you should not change them, because this library works by creating symlinks to the Wine prefix. So if you change the directory where these libraries are stored, your symlinks will be broken. So we are extracting the 64-bit libraries. That is done. I'm closing this and I am opening the 32-bit archive. Go extract the 32-bit version. That's done. Okay, for my convenience, let's open one terminal here and another terminal here. So these two terminals should be enough for me. Alright, so let's begin installation. So I will first begin with Batman Arkham Knight because it is the easiest to set up in this CUDA support for that game, because it only requires 64-bit libraries. So I have written all these commands here. So I'm just copying this first command, which will install PhysX onto the prefix. I don't need this, and it should say, yeah, so because the prefix already exists, it says PhysX is already installed. So after that, I will install the 64-bit prefix and the general nvidia-libs. So I'm just run install, and Arkham Knight, it is set up for Arkham Knight. Now for city and origins, the process is quite similar. So for Arkham City's case, I will do the same as Arkham Knight, where I will install PhysX into the prefix, which should say that PhysX is already installed. Now here's the difference for 32-bit ones, where you need to go install the 32-bit CUDA libraries as well from the x86 one. So I'm installing the 32-bit CUDA. That is also done. So this completes the step for Arkham City. Similarly for Arkham Origins, here the folder is different because I'm using the Steam, because Arkham Origins is only available on Steam, and so I'll install PhysX on Arkham Origins. I don't need mono. Okay, so Origins didn't have PhysX, but somehow the game launched. That's strange. But yeah, let it be. So PhysX is installed. Now I install the 64-bit libraries. And similarly, I install the 32-bit libraries as well. And that's done. So the process for Arkham Origins is complete. Now here's the complication. Here's where the complication begins. Now in case of Batman Arkham Asylum, like I said, you need a clean prefix. So I will go to where my Arkham Asylum is stored. I'm just cleaning up the prefix, and okay, so only the game is pending in the prefix. So I'll open the launcher and just want to, not here, run wine-cfg so that the prefix is rebuilt. All right, the prefix is rebuilt. Now, yeah, now this is what we need to do for Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, you need to, if you are using the new advanced launcher for Arkham Asylum, you need to install not only PhysX but .NET Desktop version 8. So I'm just and then we need to install the version 9.13.064. Yeah, I accept. Installed, finished. Then we set up the 64-bit libraries. And you can see that the 64-bit is done. Now I install the 32-bit libraries, and the installation for all 4 of these games are done. And yes, I will give you a generic copy of these instructions in the description of this video. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one more step, and that in the case of Arkham Asylum, along with installing these libraries, you need to borrow the physicsdevice.dll binary library from either Arkham Origins or Arkham City. And for my case, I will copy the physicsdevice.dll, this library from Arkham City, go all the way back to Arkham Asylum and copy it into the binaries folder of Arkham Asylum. So with that, I think we should be good to go. And so let's see, first of all, let's see Arkham Knight. All right. Okay, I don't. Which you can see here. Okay, once the game is done, loading and yeah, graphics options. And you can see that interactive fog and interactive paper debris are now active. I'll apply them. And so to get them applied, I will just close this game and all right. So, and same way we will in the Steam, let's also launch Batman Arkham Origins. Okay, this is strange. Why are you in small screen? You should be going full screen. Okay, whatever. Let it load. Mm. These old games have unskippable cutscenes which are just so annoying. But I'm just showing you guys these because I just want to show you that in no such way or form the game has been altered, only the prefix has been altered. So, okay, now you're going full screen. Okay, I'm going to options, graphics options, and in our hardware accelerated physics, the fact that we can have physics high means that it's able to detect that we have NVIDIA physics detected, and I'll save them. And same with like night, we need to restart this game as well. So I'm just closing this. Same, let's go to city, launch this. And in the settings, I see these previous settings. Now in the physics part, we will not get any warnings stating that physics has not been detected because of the fact that the game is already detecting the physics, the CUDA support. So done. I hit play. Okay. Okay, why are you all launching strange? It doesn't matter. Yeah. Now you in full screen. So yeah, I just created a new save for this case. So as you can see, it was detecting the library and the game has launched fine. Similarly, let's launch Asylum. And in my case, I'm using the advanced launcher. So it should take some time to set up all things. All right, so I will just set it to ultra, max this out, physics high, apply them, and yeah, why not? This will help my job easier, make my job easier. Now you can see that HBAO plus is not a detected option, and to fix that, I'm just going to apply the settings, close the game, and in the advanced tab, let's go and add a couple of environment variables. For that, we first copy this Proton enable NV API and paste this here, add this environment variable. Then we copy the specific DRS settings. Not like that. Okay, this doesn't work. So, okay, copy this part. Then copy these. Add this. Okay. Now that we are done, we should also get HBAO plus. Yeah, so you can scroll down, you can see that HBAO plus has been enabled, and everything else I have set up. And I'll start the game. Yeah, you can notice that I have dual GPUs, one my AMD GPU which I drive my display and most of my games, and a 3060. And the fact that you can see that the RTX 3060 being used means that it's able to use the NVIDIA GPU. Okay, I'll just create a new save. And we'll watch this cutscenes and later. You already know this game, so I'll return to you with benchmarks.
Is Commissioner Gordon here?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did.
Sharpie loves his cameras. Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they?
I want him securely locked away this time.
Look at all this new security. How's the guy supposed to break out of here?
New patient in the intensive treatment lobby. All non-essential staff to vacate the area.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
So this ends my tutorial. So if you do like the video, please do like, share and subscribe. And I hope this video has been helpful to you, and please do enjoy your games with the full capacity, including the physics. And with that out of the way, I would like to say thanks for watching.